uncle and the rest of the family. Alright, I've been trying this a few times, seeing how I'm gonna make this work, and apparently this is the best way to do it. So, I figure I've been having a little trouble with certain songs. And like some songs that I neglected to teach the other musicians. So I'm gonna do it through videos, and I'm gonna upload them to YouTube, where y'all can just watch them as many times as you need to. You know, if you have any questions, just call me. Make sure you check the time first, because half the time that y'all are awake, I'm asleep. So the first one, of course, is gonna be Order My Steps, which is played in D minor. I prefer D minor over anything. I tried B flat; it just doesn't sound too right to me. I don't know how you could play in E flat and C. That's out of the question. So I'm gonna start it, and I'm gonna break it down into like 5 phases: your introduction, your verses and your chorus, then your I Want to Walk Worthy, and then you Order My Steps, and then the end version, which I kind of changed it up because it's a lot better. So I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna play it, and then I'll walk through. I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to sound. And I'm gonna show you the notes to play it, and then I just might show you how it's supposed to sound one more time. So. Alright, so that part was the beginning. Sort of the intro. You can play as many times as you want to before you want to lead the choir into it. I prefer playing it maybe 4 times, depending on how I'm feeling, or depending on what speed you want it to. It's not supposed to be played too slow, nor is it supposed to be played too fast. But make sure, however, you have it in, like, you want it to be smooth, not choppy, not too slow, not dragging like it's supposed to be sad. The way I look at this song is supposed to put you kind of in the thought process. So I like it to be really smooth, not really choppy, because choppy is just gross, especially for this type of song. But just make sure that it all slides together. So I suggest for the pianist, you use your sustain pedal a lot. Become best friends with it for this song. So the first note is going to be played D, and then your right hand for your pianist, there's going to be you're playing an inverted D minor chord, adding a C. So you're going to play A, C, D, F, and you're just going to pretty much bounce on that throughout the intro. Now when you go to change, go down to the C, you're going to hit your G, C, and then you're going to go back into the chord of your D minor with the added C. And then after that, you're going to drop down to a F. Now when you hit the that first chord before you go into the F is B flat, D, E flat, G. And when you go into the F, you're playing A, D, E flat, G. And then you're gonna go right back into your D minor chord with B flat in your bass line. Now when you're doing that walk down, you're gonna play B flat, A, G, F, E. And you can walk it down with your right hand. I don't know if you really want to. That's just something that I add. But if you do, it's gonna be D, C, B flat, A, and then you're gonna play, when you get to your E, you're gonna play inverted G chord. It's gonna be D, G, B flat. Right there, you're gonna go up to an A in your bass line, and you're gonna play C sharp, F, G, C. And then you're just gonna go back into your play it all over again. that's pretty much what you're just gonna play through the intro part. That's just the intro part. Now, once you get to where you want to go, like normally when I'm playing it, I'll play it until I can slow it down enough, and then you go into the order my steps portion, which is the same thing in the bass line, but you're gonna change a few things up. So you're gonna go. There, instead of stand on B flat, you're gonna walk down. Right there, you're playing B flat, G, A, D. Then you're gonna go back to your G. And that'll be back down to your F with a F chord in your right hand, and you're gonna walk up in the bass line. F, G, A flat, A. Then you're going to go back to the G. Then C, C sharp, D. Then the verse. So that's pretty much what you're gonna play for the order my step, the chorus as well as the verses, and then when you go into I Wanna Walk Worthy, you're gonna play C in your bass line, then you're gonna go to D, and then you're gonna go to F. Now on your right hand you're gonna play inverted C chord, which is G C E. You're gonna go back to your D minor chord. Then the F chord. So from there you're going to go, so it'll be G, D minor, F, then to your B flat. Then you're going to drop down to an A with a A, C, F in your right hand. You're going to do it all again. So this time, instead of going back to your B flat and down, you're going to play B flat, C, F. And then you're going to go. Some people, I don't know really. You can, for the if you order my steps, I like to keep it at F in the bass line with C, F, A. Go up to G with the inverted chord again. D, G, E, B flat. And then bring it down. C. You're going to play a C chord with a E flat, an E in your bass line. And then take it back up to your F. And then that part is where you're going to go into your order my steps, which is just going to be you bouncing back between your D minor chord and a C chord. So you're going to keep the same bass line as earlier. said, it's pretty much the same. You can have that going as long as you want for as long as you need to. Honestly, like I said, I like to send it on forever, but some people don't like it that way. Now for the end, instead of going back to the please order my steps in your word, you can have them when they do the repeat for in your word. Instead of having them do that, just keep going. Doing that, I suggest you bring them out and then bring them back in one more time, and then you just keep going. But when you want to end, slow it down. And when you go back to your D and your bass line, you're going to go to a D major chord. Instead of D minor, you're going to play D, F sharp, A. And that's how it's going to end. So it should sound like this. Just like that. And that's how you will end that. Stand by for the next video. The next video will probably be Praise Is What I Do. Yeah, get ready for that one. It's pretty easy.